What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today is a Wednesday, a Wii Wednesday. We are playing the game Star Trek Conquest for the Nintendo Wii. I don't think it's a Wii exclusive, but it has some exclusive features like controls. I have a few Star Trek games on the Super Nintendo and other consoles. I have a lot on the PlayStation 2. This is the only one that I've played and know of on the Nintendo Wii. It's a little bit different in the control style because of the Wii, but it's a pretty cool Star Trek game. It's set during the Next Generation era. And it's kind of a strategic game, kind of like a Galactic Conquest type thing, but it's always spaceship battle. So let's jump in with Star Trek Conquest today on Hybrid Games' Wii Wednesdays. Let's go to campaign. There's Conquest or New Game or Load Game. Conquest is like, I think that's something you unlock or something you get by completing the game. Alright, New Game. We can select our race, which is like your planet you're from, or your faction, really. It's not really a race, I guess. There's the Federation, there's the Dominion, there's the Cardassians, there's the Breen, and then there's the Romulans and the Klingons. I'm going to stick with Federation for the very first match, and then I'll probably go on to Cardassian or Klingon next. Your special weapons, you get a subspace disruptor, the Genesis device, yes, the Genesis device from Star Trek 2. You've got the healing device, which I guess that's a little bit different than Genesis. Admirals have attack. I guess you get like one attack, one defense, and one movement. I guess that's what that is. Industry is in the middle. Facilities, starships. These are the ships we get, and then these are our stats. Basically, you've got Bullock, Starfleet officer. It's kind of weird they don't have like Kirk or Picard or it is Next Generation era, so they don't have Picard or like anyone you'd recognize. There's no Cisco. There's no Janeway, of course, but yeah, they're I don't know. As far as I've seen, there's just like I think these guys were in the show. I could be wrong. I don't know about Bullock. I swear some of these guys were in the show, but I'm not really sure about that. Just like kind of more background characters, which is kind of a weird choice for a game. So we've got a Vulcan officer, we've got these two human guys. I'm gonna choose Aaron movement. So like they all have their own style. So his is movement, his is attack, and his is defense. Okay, opponents 3, which I'm gonna keep it at 3. Which is in the middle, I guess. Difficulty. I'm going to put on easy the first time because it gets a little chaotic. It lowers the amount of credits you get, or raises the amount of credits you get, I guess, when you go to easy. So that's what it makes it easier. It gives you more of a bonus too. And it turns off the Fog of War, which if you're familiar with strategy games, Fog of War is like when you can't see all the map until you've explored it. And we've got Federation. We can go against the Klingons, the Romulans, or the Breen. I'm going to go against the Klingons. Oh, wait, you can choose. Oh, you choose 3 opponents. So we're going to choose, and they can't be the same. So let's just leave it at Klingon. They also have Romulan, which I think you have to unlock Romulan to play as Romulan. I'll choose Dominion and Cardassian. All right. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same game mode that I'm thinking it is. This is cool. Looks like the computer on the shows. What is this? A research report. Tells you what everything does, which might be kind of important to learn. So mining efficiency. These are like how much things cost. This is our fleet. I don't know if I did that right, but here's like the main game screen. You'll see the screen a lot in this game. And you want to pay really close attention to the HUD down there because it tells you the controls and you can kind of mess this up real easily. So it's kind of like Galactic Conquest and Star Wars Battlefront. You've got your fleet here. We'll click on that. You can move them from system to system across the galaxy. And you can see we've got... Oh, okay. Since I sent three enemy types, there's like... Here, I'll show you. There's like... Is that... The Dominions up there, the Cardassians down there, and the Klingons are over here, and they're all at their appropriate, like... systems that they should be at. Deep Space Nine's over there with Bajor. And we've got to maneuver our way, because this is us, through the galaxy. I'm going to go towards the Klingons first. Now you've got... Okay, we've encountered the Borg. You can counter other alien enemies throughout the game. like Borg or Ferengi that are just kind of scattered across the galaxy. And you've got sim mode, which you can actually play, and then you've got arcade. Well, no, sim mode I think is where it like does it automatically, and arcade mode is where you actually play. So let's go to arcade. I don't have everything set up yet, so this might be kind of hard. I'm gonna have to restart it. Got to reboot. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. The Andorian homeworld, Andor. Oh, we can just skip that, I guess. It's just a loading screen. All right, we warp on in to Borg-occupied space. There's a little cutscene, and the gameplay looks like this. You can fly around. I think you press the Z button to fly around, and you aim and shoot. And you can add other ships to your team on the map screen that we were just at. I might have messed up because I don't know how to play it really. Okay, B is phaser, A is torpedoes, I think. We're wrong with that. And you've got your shield all around your ship. We're fighting these Borg spheres. And depending on what part of the shield that they hit, it'll break down. Same for when you're attacking the enemies.
Deflectors are gone. We're taking fire to the primary hull.
We might have to restart this because I think there was something I should have done before I started. If I can survive this match, we'll be good. Did we get them all? Yeah, we got them all. Okay, so we took down that group of Borg spheres, and we also take control of the Andor planet. So, you know the Andorians, they're like blue and they have the little like antenna things. That's the planet that we took over. So we got that under our control, I believe, and then I think you can build like facilities on the planet. Like it's a little more deeper than just shooting and fighting. There's some building and constructing, and you can make new ships. So what I want to do is click on B for system, and you can go here. This is where our like Federation headquarters are. We've got the outpost here, which can help us defend that place that territory we've conquered, because it is a conquest game after all. You can create more of a fleet. You can create a whole separate fleet set out, and you can change up your super weapons. So let's see what we got here. These are charging, so I can't use them yet. They're still recharging. It's not currently available. I can create some other fleets too, like those other two guys that we saw at the start. So I'm going to choose an attack one, and I'm going to choose for him, he has one of these ships, cruiser. You can also do a dreadnought or a scout, which is like the Defiant. So let's see if I can add more. Like here's a Defiant. Those are fun to play as, but they're really fast, and they shoot really fast. Is one of these. I don't want to choose any more right now. I think you can actually fill up these other slots too. So there's that going on there. Let's go back. You can end your turn at any time by pressing the minus button, but we're gonna... because you can only move once a turn, and then you can attack once your turn is if there's an encounter. But I can also go here, I think, and go to the actual fleet that I have here. And you can set up the star bases on the planet that you conquered. So we can set up a whole other thing here. I could fortify it. I could try to mine it to get more money, because everything costs money. Or resources, at least. It's a little, I don't really know what the money is, because they don't use money in Star Trek, usually. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just like your resources. Yeah, so I can make another ship here. Or I guess I can't make another ship here. Maybe I have to create... see, defense turret, mining colony, and science facility. What is this? Is this the same thing? No, this is a star base. Okay, so I can make a fog of war and a system radius. Increases the repair rate. I could get that. Advanced star base. Let's just do that. It'll help me repair, I think, before the next turn comes on, because my ship has like 90 out of 200 health. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rex, what's up? Kevin, the 2022 Winston Cup champion. Okay. I'm assuming that's a NASCAR thing, right? Okay, so we got that, and I think we're good to end the turn. Can I move this ship, though? No, I can't. I can only move one ship. Oh, wait, no, I can move another ship. Okay, since I have more more of a second fleet, I can do this. So you can also encounter Ferengi ships. They're basically like basic, more common enemies in Star Trek, like the Borg, the Ferengi, anything that doesn't have a real faction. I mean, the Borg kind of does, but not really in this game. So we can do arcade or sim. That's what gets confusing. You press B or A. Sim is like, I think it does it on its own, and arcade is where you actually get to play it like an action game, which is a kind of a cool little thing for it to give you the choice to do. If you just want to play a strategy game, you got it. If you want to play an action game at the same time, it's there too. It's optional. Okay, so we got better ships this time. Let's see, Z is forward. Where's my pointer? Got a little bright on this next to the sun. Got, yeah, you'll be hearing some of the voice lines a lot in this game. It's kind of repetitive with the voice acting. Can't really see that well because it's so bright in this part of the level. I mean, we are next to a sun, so it's reasonable. So these are going to be really weak ships. These Ferengi are going to be really weak compared to my Dreadnought. I think that's a Dreadnought that I have, the ship that I have. Is that all of them? There's one more. I just like shoot bombs at him and destroy him in one hit. Okay, so that was a lot easier than the last fight because I actually had a fleet built up to a decent level. But once I get the enemies, the actual enemies going on, like the other factions, then it'll be a little bit harder to do. And I don't know about you guys, but on for some reason it looks like it's zoomed in more than it should be. I don't know if it's like that on the actual stream, so I don't know why like the top words are cut off. Probably just my TV. You know me, randoms. Yeah, Rex, you are kind of random sometimes. It's okay. Your jokes are actually pretty funny, Rex. I love your Titanic jokes. Okay, so now we've moved this as much as I could. I can't move it anymore. Can I move this guy again? I guess I can. I thought you could only move once per, like, turn. This is all the same turn, by the way. Like, for a full turn.
Awaiting orders.
I can move him here, and I want to get closer to those Klingons, but actually I don't want to do it yet because this guy needs to repair, if I remember. So I'm going to cancel that, and I can't build any more, so let's go to end turn. Confirm, I think that's good. You get more money, and you get repaired by the time you get to your next turn, I believe. You can see that's what the Klingon Empire is doing down there, building more ships and fleets. The Cardassians and Dominion are moving out toward each other. And I think it's a free-for-all, like no one's on the same sides. They're all like separate enemies. Oh man, I hope so, or I'd be out of a job, says Rex. Yeah. Okay, so we got all this stuff. We got more money, more resources, everything, like, we got more of that. Everything goes up at the end of the turn. That's our fleets. So we can save the game or start the turn. We're just going to start the turn. So you can kind of save and have an intermission and come back to the game later on. Go here, see if I can create another fleet, because there was one other officer that I could create a ship for, and that's the defense. So this guy's defense, I want to keep him kind of near the home base. I'm going to give him a Defiant. And if I can't, no, I can't afford that yet, so I'll give him another cruiser for now. And I only have 16.8 left, so, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do anything else here. Got this ship, which, let's see what the, see, my health went up a little bit, but not fully. So if I could create a couple Defiance type ships to help me out. And it might be a little risky, but I might move them towards the Klingons. But first, we're going to take this ship, which is like my really big attack fleet right here. Because they're actually made for attacking. Like, the officer is like good for attacking stats. We're going to take him and move him closer to the Dominion. How's it going today? Today's going great. Yesterday was a little weird. I had insomnia a couple nights ago, and that messed up my sleep schedule pretty bad. I didn't sleep I was awake for 33 hours. And that might be because that might be why I feel a little bit weird today, because I actually slept normally. And yeah, so I don't know. Yesterday was a weird day, a long day. Oh, I've got the Zindi. That's cool. The Zindi are on the show Star Trek Enterprise. We've got, let's see. Well, I don't want to mess this up. So B is arcade. Okay. I always get that mixed up, but like I haven't clicked on the wrong thing yet on the stream. It's a Civilization type. It's not really. I mean, it's a strategy game. I've never really played Civilization. It's a little bit different. It's kind of like the Galactic Conquest on Star Wars Battlefront, like the old ones. Except there's no like ground planet fighting or any first-person shooter stuff. It's like the space battles, but the way they do the space battles is different than the Battlefront games did it. If you ever played Galactic Conquest on that, this is basically like the Star Trek version of that. I can shoot these guys with my phasers. I've also got missiles. Everything aiming is done with the pointer controls, and everything movement is done with the thumbstick. I think there's some other controls I could do, but I'm not sure. Let's turn that around. I broke open a hole in his shields.
This is for Earth. One of our scouts has been destroyed.
Uh-oh, one of our scouts has been destroyed. Almost got him, almost got him, almost got him.
Enemy dreadnought.
Got him, okay. That was a little close. Where's the next bad guys? Are these are them, up here.
We've lost a cruiser. We'll show them. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
I don't know how they're destroying our ships, because, like, I'm doing it right. But then again, I have, like, the strongest ship here. You can actually toggle between the ships. I think you use, like, the D-pad to toggle between what ships you're using. So you gotta be a little careful now.
Cruiser eliminated.
Oh! Let's have little attack ships, too. Like, just single fighters. Let's turn around. A lot of ships here. Or there was at the start of the match, actually. Some little guy.
Scout destroyed.
Okay, turn around. I don't know how to get your shields back up either. I think you have to repair at the end of the match. Okay, so we beat them all. Destroyed all the, they weren't Breen, they were Zindi. Chat.
We destroyed the target.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's a little simple, a little, like, it's not like a big budget game, but it's fun. And in some ways, I like it better than some of the other Star Trek games that I've played. It's fast-paced, it's easy to learn, it's easy to pick up and play. It doesn't have a lot of huge depth to it. It's not a big budget game, but it's still pretty cool. So we did that. Now this guy, I want to check here. See, our health is low, and we don't have any other ships with us, and we can't build with it either, because we're not at an actual star base. So we've got these guys, which is what I started with, and these guys, which I built up. Let's check how many I have, just for a reminder. I've got 2 of those and a Defiant type ship. Let's go back. And this guy, I think I added a Defiant type ship to it, so we can check this. And once you defeat a group of enemies on a planet area, then you've conquered that area, so it's your territory. So let's gonna move this guy here. See who we go up against. We go up against Zindi again. They have 2 like little scouts and like 2 attack ships. Arcade. Yeah, we're live. We are live. And we're playing Star Trek Conquest for the Wii. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. All right.
This is for Earth.
Come on. That guy's got a hole in his shields already. This is a more of an even match. The last time I had a really strong ship. This fleet, I have a little bit of a weaker and more ship. It's going to be a little harder to do. once I take this down, I can try to switch to one of my Defiant ships so I can show you that too, but let's try this out first. So you have that ring around them, and basically each ring has bars, and each bar represents the shield strength. So we don't have any deflectors there. It's going to be kind of hard to get around this. That was close. That was really close. He was like right on me. Basically ran into me and ran under my shields. I don't know how to repair shields during the fight. Let's try switching ships. Oh, you press select or start to switch your ships. Now we're a Defiant type ship, which has really fast phasers. And we've got one more scout up here. We've got some torpedoes we can shoot on. Okay, that should be everyone. How old is this game? How old is this game? I don't know. I think it's 2007. Yeah, 2007. So this was like a year after the Wii came out. And this is a Bethesda game. Oh yeah, I've got my little treble here, by the way. I didn't bring a lot of props today, but I did bring my treble. A little Star Trek alien. Put him back up there, little buddy. He wants to stay up there, that'd be cool. Alright, so we beat those guys and we conquered that level. We got, yes, now we have a lot of stuff going on here. You can also check the planets that you're not on, because now you have a star base on those. Let's go back. These guys, Defender. These guys up here, which I think I kind of want to move these to here once I get it cleared out. So what I want to do is click on the fleet. Actually, go back. Let's check what my health is. Okay, we have full health. This is a new fleet. Okay. We're going to move this guy here. We got another match to do. This should be really easy. Well, not really easy, but it should be easier than the last fights. Because there's only 3 and they're all just like scouts. So let's beat these guys. We're in the Vega star system. Each planet is its own little star system. And they're all mostly pretty recognizable from the Star Trek shows. Okay, so we got a couple, 2 or 3 little scout ships out here. Okay. Where are they?
We'll show them.
Sometimes it's easy to get the ships mixed up, especially if you're not too familiar with Star Trek, but like, luckily I kind of know what they all look like. A little hard to see. There might be a way to zoom in the graphics too, I'm not sure. The camera, rather. Okay, let's get out. I can switch to the Defiant type ship. Okay, we got them all. See how fast the Defiant shoots its phasers? It's like, pew! Just like a wave. It's so cool, especially if you watch Deep Space Nine. When they get the Defiant in that show, and it shoots so fast, and it's such a cool little ship. The Defiant, I believe, was actually created specifically to destroy the Borg. Like, that was like its intention, was to destroy Borg cubes. Okay, so we moved that, we did that, and then that guy's still there. I'm gonna see if I can move this guy back for repairs. I don't know if I can. It doesn't look like I can.
Unable to proceed. Unable to proceed.
Yeah, I can't do that yet for some reason. I think I moved too many ships during my turn. There could be a turn limit. Yeah, we go wreck them like Ralph. I don't think I can create another fleet. I think you have to wait till all your guys are dead. And then I think they come back. I'm not sure about that, though, because I can't make another group. And these repair things was plus 60. I don't know how you use those. And there's a super weapon, but it's still charging. I don't really know what the super weapon is. But if you look at that, it has, like, a green. So I've only done this part. It's either the red or the green. I think it's the green. So once I get it full, then I can do that. And then I can use the super special weapon. See, it says special weapon, but it also says super weapon, so it's like it uses both words interchangeably. I don't know what it does, but it like, if I increase the research, I can get it faster. I don't have very much money though. I'd rather buy ships than these. If I was doing like a harder game that went on long, I might want to build like turrets and stuff to defend my bases, but I think we're good. Let's see, I can't move this guy, I can't move that guy. I can move this guy one more time. What is this? The Argus Array. It has a 4-star rating, so I don't know if I want to do that yet. The Andorian Empire, I should have claimed that. I think I have that. Regulon system. I could try going there. Let's see what I have in this. See what my health is, actually. It's a little low. It's a little low. So I might just want to end my turn, because I don't think anyone can catch up to me, so I'll just end the turn for now. I think that's good.
Destroy them all.
Ryman. DS9 is my favorite Star Trek series so far. That's my favorite series too, and I'm really glad that we were able to watch it together. So now they're expanding pretty far, actually. Let's see, we've got some bonuses, some income. We've got the super weapon charged up a little bit. Yeah, it is the green that needs to fill it up. And we're going to start our turn now. Man, time flies when you're playing this game. It's already been like 25 minutes or more. Okay, now we're all getting a little closer to each other, which makes it a little more intense. I was kind of going after the Klingons at the start, and now I'm kind of like spread out against everyone, which might not be a good idea. I don't know why. I guess I had to start here because that's where they have to start on the galaxy map. Let's just check this guy real quick. Check my health. Health is not too bad, but it's kind of low. Back. Is there anything I can build to help us out? I want to build this. I want to build onto this fleet if I could. We'd have to make a star base, so that'll cost 50 million, 50 M, whatever the M is. Yeah, I have to make this, and then I can make ships, which I can't afford that because it's so big and expensive that it costs almost as much as a star base. But I can make another one of these, and then I'll also have this like permanently unless someone comes and conquers and destroys it. And then we're going to go up against the actual Klingons this time, which is on the Regulon system. We're going to grab the fleet and move them toward the Klingon. This is the first, like, real hard fight. They have a lot of ships, and they have one that's really good. Nudak. Hello, boys! Hello, Nacho Man. What's up? We're playing Star Trek Conquest for the Wii. And it's pretty awesome. It's going to be a hard match, so this might be a little tricky on this one. We're entering the new Klingon territory, and we're actually fighting the Klingons this time, so here we go. I kind of want to go off their biggest ship, but it's easier said than done. There it is. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got their cruiser down. Now we're going to take out their smaller ships, but they had like 5 of them, though. There's one. Oh, they have another big one. Okay, never mind. I thought that was only one. Come on, come on. Come on, get him, get him, get him. There we go, we got him. Yeah, there's a couple more ships still. We're gonna switch to that Defiant type ship.
This is for Earth. Our shields are down. We'll show them.
Whoa, I might get blown up soon. Pushing ships.
We're taking fire to the primary hull. This is for Earth.
Ooh, I took a lot of damage there.
Hull integrity is at 50%.
I'm kind of retreating a little bit, but you got that one. Okay. I know when to pull back a little bit. It's crazy. Oh no! Oh, that got us. I saw that missile coming in right in the shields. Okay, so we failed that one, but I think it keeps their ships in that fleet dead. Like, they're still dead. Like, so we took out a few of their ships, but that was hard. So we lost that, but I think that guy can come back. Maybe on the next turn. We'll find that out in a sec.